Tranter started in 2002 as a result of getting opportunities when we were at Sizwe in other assets besides coal. The first opportunity we got was from Vets Gold, which was probably about 17% shareholding in a new gold exploration play in Vets Gold, and that was followed by Tranter Gold, where Tranter Holdings had 5 other groupings, PE groupings, to join with them to take 26% in Benstone.
From the experiences that we've had, we realized what difficulties those that have had no opportunities do face as they try to get involved in the economic activity. And so we said, why don't we create something that would facilitate that process so that we can create more broad-based economic empowerment groups, that a broader base of our people can find themselves in that privileged position.
We started operationalizing Tranter in 2007 with Joshua coming in and a few first employees like Elsie, Eric and Seji, and as a result of that they formed what is called Tranter Exploration. And Tranter Exploration is really looking at exploration of licenses that we apply for, or alternatively licenses that we joint venture.
What we do then is we go out there, we find opportunities, we bring together broad-based groups to participate. We help them with the technical expertise, we help with the raising of funding and the like. And through that process, you are able to draw in as many people as possible to have that opportunity that they wouldn't have had otherwise.
We have Tranter Resources and Tranter Energy and Mining Services. In Tranter Resources, you can divide it into pure investment play, where we hold equity in a number of companies like Vets Gold, Benstone or Great Basin Gold, and then Tranter Pangia, where we've got 26% shareholding in Pangia Diamonds. And then we have where we have a majority shareholding, like in Tranter Zambia, where we've got 2 tenements of manganese and tenement of copper, cobalt and gold. And then in Zimbabwe, we formed what we call Tranter Zimbabwe, where we are looking at PGM asset. And then in South Africa, we've got a number of joint ventures with different companies looking at manganese and iron ore in the Northern Cape. In South Africa, we don't have our own prospecting rights. We've applied for a number of those that have not been approved yet. And then on the side of Thames, that's where we've got TRD, and we also had Amazwi.
So if you look at our subsidiaries, you find, for instance, in 2005 we formed Tranter Kismet, and this was formed between Tranter Holdings and Kismet Investment, which is a company predominantly owned by a group of women. And we formed Tranter Kismet, which then invested in Vets Gold. So the group of women that wouldn't have had that opportunity suddenly now have had this opportunity. And then in 2007, we formed the Tranter Gold.
So ideally, we should have been having in Tranter Gold a number of gold assets, and Tranter Kismet would fall in there. But it's not like that. So Tranter Gold is really just one asset, which is Benstone. And then Tranter Kismet, it's the Vets Gold one. And then Tranter Pangia is the diamond one, where we've got 2 diamond assets. And then Tex is really the, if you like, the operational part, the exploration part, which is looking in Zambia, is looking in Zimbabwe, and looking in South Africa in terms of doing exploration. And we also do exploration for other people, by the way. You know, anybody who comes to ask us to do exploration for them, we do that for them. We are all competent persons. Competent persons are people that can sign on resources and reserves of companies.
So we've always been operators. We don't like handouts. We prefer to bake our own cakes. So we felt that the best way that we can accelerate this process is by having entities that are 100% owned by ourselves, or the bigger portion owned by ourselves, and we can use that for growth.
But also what we want to do now, we want to up our interest in those companies that we hold a lower equity shareholding, like Vetsgold or Benstone. Would like to increase our shareholding there so that we can then control those companies. In Zambia, we've got a majority shareholding there, and as I said, we are far advanced in terms of exploration, and our vision is to open a mine in Mansa probably in the next coming 2 years, and we see that part of Zambia really improving as a result of our participation there. In Zimbabwe, it's really all early exploration, and if we can find something, we'll actually grow that. On the side of TEMS, the Tranter Energy and Mining Services, our strategy is that we want to grow TRD, but also we want to acquire some of the assets that are related to the energy and mining services, and this will include, for instance, environmental companies which are involved in water management, in environmental and waste management. They form a very good strategic fit with TEMS. And one of our other strategy, both in TEMS and in the resources, is to target those partners that are unhappy in the relationship that they have with other people. And if we can buy them out and get into that relationship, that will excite us. Or alternatively, we would like to buy things that other people want to disinvest in, as long as they fit strategically with Tranter Holdings' strategy.